Hi everyone, Deb here. Well, I had said that was the last haul video was the last of 2024. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Because I watched actually Frugal Crafter Lindsay, who said Ohuhu markers, alcohol markers, are now available at Michael's in store and online. Well, my store didn't have any in stock that I wanted, and I wanted the set she had, which was the Honolulu Bee, because it's a brush tip with a, they call it fine point nib tip. And I don't like the chisel tips, so I didn't get the ones with chisel. Like regular Honolulu, I think is brush tip on one end and chisel on the other, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it's a 120 set, and it's called Honolulu Bee. I have not swatched them yet. So let's open it. It comes in this case. It's not a black case. It's this sort of tan case with dark brown or black on it. I think it's black, but it looks tan in my light. Now these were shoved all in here. Very pretty, but this one was down in there too, and they were like all not fitting. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows of 6 on this side and 10 rows of 6 on that side. And somewhere in your mess is going to be a colorless blender, which I've pulled out because I have already used these, and I have a few things I just want to say, and maybe it'll change over time. So this is kind of how they came, all mixed up. They are numbered on both ends, and the name is there. Like this is Soft Sun E160. You can see it on this end, and I think usually they have a different mark on the brush end, but they have it on the fine point end this time. So it's a grayish end on the fine point. I don't know, my lighting is bad. But this is how they, how they are. Ohuhu art marker, brush, and fine. So here, and the lids do click on tightly, which is good. So there's that. And the brush end is there. Okay. Now, you have to be careful opening the brush end, because one of the things I found, and let me bring up my book, because I tested them on a page, and the page is kind of ruined, but I'll tell you why. Hang on, stuff is falling everywhere. Falling. Okay. So I did this pumpkin page, pumpkin season, and they go on nicely, they shade nicely, but over here, not that one, I opened one of the nibs over the page. Don't ever do that. And I got splotches here, and there's another one somewhere. And I tried getting them off with the colorless blender, and it didn't work. And you can see the color bled outside the line. So that's the other thing. Do not go close to the edge of the picture. I tried multiple times with multiple colorless blenders to get this off, and there's another one, and I cannot get them off. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something else to cover them up. Maybe do the background. I don't know. I wasn't planning on it, but I might have to. So just be careful opening them, and also don't go too close to the edge of the drawing. Now the other thing these came with, I'm going to put these in a different order. In the very back of the case, which I almost missed, because I was like, I didn't get that stuff that Lindsay got, but you do. I got it was kind of bent like this on the corners because they didn't quite fit into the case here. They kind of bent around the curve. But this is meant to be something you put in between your pages so that you don't get bleed through onto the other page, but it's too small for most of the coloring books I have. So I just use thick cardstock, or copy paper, maybe sometimes 2 sheets. They did send a color swatch. Now, Lindsay did these. I have not yet. It's nice thick paper, so they probably won't bleed through, or I don't know, maybe they will. I might use this to do the swatches. Um, but I'm also going to do them in my little swatch book once I reorganize them. So these seem to be in like yellow and then reds. I don't know where orange is. Anyway, reds, violets, blues, greens. E looks to be neutrals like browns and stuff. And oh, orange, deep orange. Yeah, I seem to remember when she was swatching some of the colors, and then CG is cool gray and WG is warm gray and RG is red gray. Huh. And NG is neutral gray. And then they have BG for blue gray, and then there's a black. And there is a white somewhere in here. I think I saw a white. I'm not sure now. Anyway, here's they also sent this booklet, which goes over all the sets from Ohuhu that are available, and there's some questions and answers. So they have different markers, marker sketchbooks, which somebody said are pretty good. So there's different series, and not all of them are available in the US that I know of. Kayla, Honolulu B, and there's different sizes. This one is the 120 here, but you can see they have 320. And then there's also like pastels. I would like to have a pastel set, I think. But I had to watch the duplication because some of them could already be in here. So I think I'm going to be fine with what I have. The different tips. So this is Honolulu B, and this is regular Honolulu. So be careful what you order, depending on what you like. I used to have the Spectrum Noir original alcohol markers, and they had the chisel tip, and I hardly ever used it. So yeah, I got rid of those somewhere. Oahu series, Maui. You'd think these were made in Hawaii, but they're maybe somebody went on vacation there, and they're designed after that. Ohuhu markers. So, and then this is also, this is the 120 set here, so that's what they're supposed to look like on this shiny paper. I guess these are all the Honolulu B, yeah, available colors in Honolulu and B series at physical stores. So maybe there's other ones not at physical stores. And then this is a warning on, which I never even thought about this, on on many different languages. Keep out of reach of children. The ink is flammable, so it has to be held within the device by absorbent material so that no free liquid is within the device. It's just may cause allergic skin reaction. Stop using it if you develop redness or itching. If skin irritation or rash occurs, get the medical advice attention. Dispose of contents in accordance with local, regional, national regulation. Contact the nearest certified poison control center if necessary. See general first aid. So basically, because it's alcohol based, be careful of flame, and also if you go to dispose of them, you know, we have like special, we have to take our hazardous waste stuff like cleaners or yard stuff that we didn't use that's chemicals. We have to take it to a haz waste drop-off center, and they only have it once or twice a year that I know of. And it's a long line, but you just sit there, open your trunk, and they get the stuff out. And yeah, so anyway, that is what first thing I bought, and I did that picture, and like I said, It goes on really smoothly and quickly, and I enjoyed that part. I shouldn't have done a regular page. I should have copied it first. So, but I'm gonna have to go back and do a background to try and cover this stuff up. I don't know, maybe with gelatos again or something in a similar color because I need it to blend in. So this just goes like this, and the case is really nice. Now the other thing is, I thought you were supposed to store alcohol markers like this, because otherwise whatever end is down is going to get a lot of juice, and I would probably say don't store it with the brush down because especially the orange ones that I used, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. But if you open it and don't pull it straight out, you get what happens is it kind of flicks against the side, and that's what created the problem with me. And I was pulling hard to get them open, so I don't know if they'll get easier to open. Kind of like that they're secure, but also I'm thinking because they're stored upright, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to turn the case like this, but I don't know where I'm going to actually store it then because they're in here upright. So how do you store your Ohuhu markers or any alcohol markers if you have them? My Stampin' Up! Ones, which I'm just using until they dry up or whatever, or I use them up, are in front of me like this, right? And I have, now the only other thing is I have all my Altenew ones in a carrying case on the floor next to me, and they are also upright. So I don't know what the right answer is for alcohol markers. I know water-based markers you're supposed to store horizontally too. That whole thing came wrapped in this. So anyway, go check out your Michaels. And I got them 30% off, plus I had a $5 rewards voucher. So they were $129.99, but I ended up paying $91.15 including tax. So I saved $39. Now that said, they are on, yeah, I got it for $90.99 for the product, and then $5 off. Shipping was free, and taxes were $5.16. So my voucher pretty much covered the tax. So I got them for $91.15, $90.99 plus 16 cents worth of tax. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. And what was I going to say? Oh, I don't know if your store has them. Actually, I just got an email yesterday saying that Michael's has them, but I went right after I watched Lindsay's video, and my store didn't have them in stock, at least not the ones I wanted, so I just ordered them online, and they came like within a day or two. They came really fast, so I don't know where they shipped from, but it came super fast. Okay, I have an Amazon haul, and there will be some coloring book walkthroughs, but I'll show you something else first. Okay, I bought this. It said Light Wish soft pastels, and the picture online does not have this. It has everything else on the box. I don't know that it showed this Marie's here, but when I received it, it said Marie's. So I don't know if Light Wish and Marie's are the same. It was made in China. These are made in China. But these were a reasonable amount. I didn't have soft pastels. I have gelatos, which are oil-based. I think these are more chalky and softer. Very soft, have a large field of application. Consist of the finest artist pigments, granting intense and rich colors. The pastels are suitable for large areas as well as for drawing detailed lines. The artist and observer can enjoy the unique results. Anyway, here they are. I got the set of, what is it, 24? Yeah, 24 colors. And I think that's enough for me because I'm mostly going to be using them to do coloring book backgrounds and stuff. So here are the colors. They are like white, looks like pale, like maybe a blush or a light orange, an orange. This one is yellow, maybe a dark yellow, another orange, red, sort of a pink, a hot pink. They do have neon colors in some sets, I believe. Brown, that's good. Black, gray. I think this is like a dark indigo, blue, a teal kind of thing, and turquoise colors, greens, and violet, and another pink or pinky purple. So I think that's plenty of colors. If you are interested in seeing me swatch these, let me know. I've never used them before, never had them before, so I looked on Blick Art Materials and I looked at a couple videos on what they recommended, but they were artists and the sets at Blick were like, "Phew, I'm not paying that to experiment and see." So I forget, I think these were like 20 or $30. I think they were 20. I don't have the receipt here, so I'm sorry, but check out Amazon and just look for Light Wish Soft Pastel, and that's how you'll find these. But it's just weird. The picture didn't say Marie's. I don't remember the picture here showing it with Marie's, but it's Marie's. And I think I got there was a sheet in this too, I believe. I'm not positive about that. I know it came in an outer bubble wrap thing that I cut off, but may not have had any other book. Okay, so then I got 3 coloring books, and they're mostly, well, I wanted this one. The other 2 are Christmassy. It's got something sticky on the cover, which is annoying because the other books are sticking to it. I'll get that off later. But I have that one mandala book, Nature Mandala, but they're so detailed. So I wanted something a little bit easier. This is a color by number. Now you don't have to color it by number. I do like, oh no, this isn't the one, sorry. That they showed stuff on the background. I thought they had different numbers. I do like that I believe they're different on each one, yeah. Like, another book I have that's color by number, every page uses the same colors, they just use them different designs. That almost looks like a snowflake, but I don't think it is because it's fuchsia pink, fountain blue, red and yellow. Now there was one in here I saw, it was like the yellow was like your choice yellow or something. I'm like, huh? I forget. I'm just gonna do a quick flip through. I'm going to see if I can find that one. So I can selective yellow. What does that mean? What is selective yellow? I don't know. I mean, you use a variety of yellow? I don't know. Sweet? What is sweet? Sweet what? Sweet pink? There's just some weird colors that most of them say like conifer. I'll have to look that one up. I'm assuming that's like a pink or a orange. And east side. What's east side? Where are these colors from? Are they a specific brand of something? Buttercup. Now I know that's yellow, right? Ceramic. Is that gray? What are these color names? Green haze. Okay, well at least I know it's green. Green gray maybe. Ceramic again. Neptune, I'm assuming is like a blue violet or something. I don't know. So anybody know, or do you recognize these colors? Ceramic, selective yellow again, and Neptune. I was a little weirded out by that. And they don't really have, of course this is like an Amazon thing, elf green. These are definitely specific set colors from somewhere. but it doesn't say, like, what, there's no pictures of anything other than on the front cover. So I don't know. And that was kind of weird. I was disappointed in that, but I'll just do the best I can. Yeah, they do have Neptune on here, but the rest of them, like Fountain Blue and Selective Yellow, yeah, I should have looked a little more closely. They have it on there. Like, what are those color names? I might have to go back on the Amazon site and look at comments too and see if I can see any comments about what color names these are from. Anyway, or I'll just wing it. So I got another color by number, but this one is definitely Christmas, because you know I have one stained glass, but I got this Christmas one. It is designed illustrations by Sen Ong, so I like that it's an actual artist. There are 50 designs, and 2023. This is a little bit older. I like that. That's even a coloring page, right? Okay, it's got your introduction and helpful tips on things you could use. And look, here they have the names, and you can swatch them out with different media on that. So that's good. But these are like realistic names. Yeah. And then it has picture one and what it's supposed to be used with. There's numbers and letters. Were there numbers and letters back here? Oh yeah. There's only 9 numbers, and then the rest are letters. Interesting. 28 colors altogether, it says. So yeah. And the numbers and letters are really very faint, so that hopefully when you color over it, they don't show. I am going to have to use, I'll be honest, a magnifying glass just to see a couple of them. This picture's not so bad, but you know, some of them I was looking at, I was like, what is that one? So yeah, I'll have to do that. Tip, use, oh, okay, and the other thing I liked about this, because it says right here, tip, use the suggested color palette on the back cover for your reference, and they show what their intended color is if you're not sure. That is so cool. I like that. So here's some inside pages and then some other bestsellers for this artist. Christmas trees, poinsettias. I guess that's like a, what do you call that? Gingerbread house. Yeah, there is brown and dark brown. I like a snow globe. So I'm looking forward to this because it might teach me which colors to combine for what to use, for example, for snow. And it, somewhere, I think it was this book that said if there's no, like here, there's no letter in it, that stays white. So this stays white, and then G is light blue. So yeah, like how to make snow look like snow and make it look round. I might try that first because I want to see something. A train, stained glass. Well, they're all stained glass, but that looks like a stained glass window to me. I don't know. Santa, some bells. And I did notice there's other bells in here, which is just more bells or smaller bells or something. So anyway, you get the idea. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. Gingerbreads, Santa, cardinal. There's more than one cardinal too. One is smaller than the other. There, see more bells. Different cardinal. And you can scan to see the completed colors if you get stuck or anything. And I think this is to find other books. So yeah, I like that it's by an artist. So, and then I got this one. I think I must have seen somebody because I'm not big into these, but I don't have one with the little critters. This is geared towards Christmas too, but they're not all. Like that's not Christmas. Adorable animals are off on adventures, relaxing and having a blast with their buddies doing their favorite activities. This is 2024. And no copyright, please. And before starting, use a blank sheet of paper. Yeah. And there is a Facebook group and stuff where you can share your finished pages. I don't get into that. It is Bogeeky Publishing, Bogeeky Coloring, Bogeeky Publishing, all rights reserved. I don't remember seeing a specific artist on this one, so little ducky and bear. Test color page is clouds, that's cute. Skiing, I've never done skiing. Sledding, but tobogganing, but not skiing. Painting. Diary, writing in the diary, or in our case, journals, right? I used to keep a diary, and I wasn't good about it, though. I just thought the characters were really cute. Camping, getting ready for bed, going up in a hot air balloon. I'm not sure. Easter, oh, eggs, Easter, egg hunt, I guess. The eggs are cracking. This is Christmas. Yeah, they're not Christmas. This is like all different activities, so that's good. But there's a couple in here for Christmas. I saw somebody color this one. I can't remember who it was. Please forgive me. But I remember them doing the table and everything. Although it might have been slightly different. I don't remember the hearts on it, but it could have been. I just am not sure. And that has pumpkins and flowers. That's weird. Pumpkins and tulips at kind of different seasons in my world. It looks like a student doing homework, flower shop, going down water slides. That'll be fun. Snowmen, see there's winter, fishing. So they're not in any particular order, but they're cute. Now, this is not my final purchase. I was supposed to get yesterday by USPS, but it did not come. That looks exactly the same as one I showed earlier. Yeah, let me see. Okay, different things, but the tree is bent, just like there, except that one has a star on it. That's so funny. Different image, similar. I never saw the trees bent like that. Well, I can't say I never. I have, but not intentionally. Anyway, I have one. It's a German coloring book, but I didn't think it was coming from Germany, but maybe, I don't know, because it's taking forever. And now, this morning, Amazon says, expected now by November 19th, and we're sorry for the delay. And if you don't get it by the 19th, feel free to contact us for a refund. So I'm not holding out my hopes that I'm ever going to get it, which is very disappointing. And it wasn't an inexpensive book. It wasn't the most expensive, but you know. So this will be a fun book, and I can use this next year as well, not just for Christmas time, but they had Christmas on the cover. And then there's the back with some of the images, so I knew it wasn't just Christmas, but yeah. And there's the Christmas one, different than this. So they do show another one on there. Interesting. Okay, that is it for this haul. I also have another Amazon haul that actually I had to split it into two because I accidentally ordered two of something, so I canceled that and then I reordered just one of it. The one I reordered is coming on Friday, and the rest of the stuff now got pushed to Saturday. Go figure. I don't know, but it's mostly coloring books and one Tombow specific case. And when I get that, I'll show you why I ordered it, and because I already had ordered an Arteza marker case, and it's okay. It's big though, and the Tombows don't, they fit sort of, but not really. And I'll show you what I mean when I do that video. So I hope you enjoyed. Oh, I have one more thing. I got this. Somebody used this. Of course, I can't remember all the names because I sit at night and watch videos, and sometimes early in the morning. And I forget to write the names down of who I saw with what when I order stuff. This is Mod Podge Extreme Glitter, and oh my goodness, her page was so glittery and pretty. And yes, you can use stickles, but this you can brush on in larger areas and stuff if you want. And it's a water-based uh, sealer, glue, and finish. I can't, isolent. Oh, that's a different language. Anyway, yeah, so I got that to try. Used to create glittery effects, non-toxic. So there you go, 8 ounces. And it wasn't that expensive. It was not cheap, but it wasn't like it was exorbitant price off Amazon in that same coloring book order. So that sits on my desk now, so I don't forget to use it. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you again soon. I have to work on some things today, so I don't know if there'll be another video or not. Okay, have a wonderful day and rest of your week. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.